Hi, welcome back to 52 Weeks of Beauty. I'm Christy, and today's video is going to be about my favorite spring nail polishes. I have quite a few, and I really did try to narrow them down. I really tried. But I went through my entire nail polish collection, and I just wanted to pick the ones that really stood out for me, and the ones that I've been loving, some new ones, some old ones, things like that, and things that just really make me feel like spring. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I also wanted to mention that some of the times when I was taking pictures or videos of the nail polish colors, the way it was represented on the camera wasn't exactly what was on my hands or my nails. So I edited the photos, I think, like as much close to the real color or whatever you want to say as possible. I wanted to make sure that the color was as true as it could be on the screen as it will be on your nails. So that's why I wanted to really pay attention to that detail for you. And the other thing I wanted to mention was that sometimes the nail polishes, you know how some are thicker, thinner, whatever. The majority of them are 2 coats, but there are some that are 3 and some that are only 1. So for it to be like the perfect color of what the bottle is or what you had imagined it to be. So I won't mention if it's 2, but if it's like 1 or 3, I'll definitely mention it. So if I don't say anything, just assume that it's 2 coats to get that particular color. And I think that should be everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first one is hard to pronounce. I looked it up on YouTube and they're saying oat, like oatmeal. So oat as hello, I guess. And this is by Essie. This is such a beautiful peachy coral color. I love it for spring. It's like light enough. It's not too bright. It's just such a pretty pastel, I guess, orangey peach. Okay, this next one I am like so in love with. It's actually like the prettiest, like creamy light blue, and it smells like mint. Like it really does smell like mint. So I guess the entire line of T Beauty nail polishes has like different scents to them based on the color, and oh my goodness, I love this one. I think it just smells delicious, and it's so pretty. Okay, so a Butter London polish. I don't know if you guys feel the same as I do, but I love Butter London polishes and I love their consistency. I just think they just go on so beautifully and I love it. Anyway, this color it just has a really nice sheen to it. So I don't know, it's kind of makes it a little more fun for being, you know, like neutral brown, I guess. And this is the polish I'm currently wearing right this very second. Revlon Flirt, and oh, wow. Like, isn't it just gorgeous in the bottle? Let alone on your nails. Oh my goodness, like the perfect magenta lilac. I just think it is amazing. I totally love this one. Orly Lollipop. Is it too early to say that I think I'm going to wear this next Easter? I think this, I can imagine this with like a pale yellow dress, and I just think that would just be like the cutest Easter combination. I think this polish is just so precious. Okay, so here's another Butter London. You know already how I feel about them, and I absolutely love this one. I really love coral in general, so I have a few different coral nail polishes in this spring video. But this one is just like the perfect amount of coral. I think it's not too pink, not too orangey. It's like that perfect like coral. Okay, so if you watched my manicure video, this is the color that I used in that video, and it's Essie Mint Candy Apple. And I just like to tell Essie that you did a fabulous job with this polish color. So beautiful, and it actually is like the perfect Tiffany blue, and you will get lots of compliments on this polish. It's just one of those that really stands out. It's just a really pretty mint color. Okay, so when I wear a combination of this color, and you'll see in a second, I don't ever wear it alone as a 24/7 just by itself. I wear it with the pinky glitter, and I just feel like Barbie. I don't know if Barbie would ever wear this color, but that's how I feel, and I'm okay with feeling like Barbie because it is just such a sparkly, fun spring pink, and I just love those two together. Okay, so this next one is by Spoiled. It's called I Got So Plastered, and it just kind of reminds me of a rose gold and like a sunset kind of feeling. So maybe when you're not freezing and it's like the springtime and you can finally watch your first sunset of the year, you could wear this. Okay, so this next one is Wet n Wild Tickled Pink, and it is just such a beautiful pastel pink. It's one of my absolute favorite pinks like ever, and I think it costs like $1.99, which, oh my goodness, makes me really happy. So I love this one. Also, this one is another one that you need 3 coats of to get this look. Okay, so this is OPI Bubble Bath, and I don't know if you're like me, whenever I go to get a manicure, I always get something like this. And I just love coming out and feeling like they're so like fresh and clean and really just neutral. And then I'll put all the fun colors on later at home, you know, after the manicure kind of wears off in a few days. But I love this one. It's a nice pink sheen, see-through-y, I don't know, it's not a very creamy consistency. It's actually one that I need 3 coats of to actually get to this point of what you just saw in the photo. The next one is Revlon. It's a pale yellow, and I honestly, for the life of me, could not find the color on the bottle anywhere. Under the sticker, on the bottom, on the top, nowhere. Just 3846-58. That's almost a phone number. I have no idea. It's so strange, but I like this one because it has a little bit of glitter in it. I have a very hard time with pale yellow polishes because I have an olive complexion, but because of the glitter, I actually do like this yellow. And this is probably the only pale yellow I found that I actually like. This is also a polish where you need 3 coats. Essie Chinchilly. Oh my, such a favorite. When I wear this, I stare at my nails all day long. I don't know what it is about this color, but I absolutely love it. Another Essie, Sand Tropez. This one actually makes you feel like you've been playing in the sand all day. It's a nice neutral that gives you that feeling that, you know, summer's coming and beach days are ahead. OPI Sweetheart, such a beautiful color. This is another one that I would always request at the salon, you know, like this type. And this one is very similar to Bubble Bath, except Bubble Bath to me is a little bit more clear pink, and this is definitely a more creamy pink. I love Sally Hansen's Shrimply Devine. It is just a great pink, just a perfect spring pink. It feels very cheery, and I love, obviously, anything by Sally Hansen. In this particular bottle has the wide brush, and I can paint my nails so much faster with that brush. It's crazy, but I think this is such a beautiful color too. Alrighty, and next up is my absolute favorite, yes, I said it, favorite polish of all of these. It's China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy, and they're not joking. This is the best color for your toes when you're wearing flip-flops in the summer or the spring or even the fall if it's nice enough out. It is so, oh my gosh, so beautiful. I love it. It is amazing. It's neon, it's coral, it's pink, it's beautiful. If you haven't tried this color, you have to go to Ulta and get it. I just saw it at Ulta today. I think I might be addicted to really creamy nail polishes. This one is Spoiled My Button Fell Off, which I don't like that name because if someone asks me what my polish is, they're going to be like, what, your button fell off? I don't know. Yeah, this name kind of bugs me. Okay, I need to let the name thing go. But another reason I love this one is because sometimes in the light, it can look white. And I think that's fun because it's hard to find a white polish that you actually like or a pale enough pink. And this one is perfect. In some lights it's pink, some lights it's white, or it just kind of looks that way. And I love it for that reason. Butter London Muggins. This was the hardest name for me to remember. I had to look at the thing, like at the bottom of the bottle so many times for me to actually like memorize this name. Muggins. That's just such a hard name. But this one is this is my favorite Butter London that I own. It is pale, but sometimes in the right light, it's a pale purple, but it looks kind of like a pale gray, which I love that it kind of looks like both. I don't know, that's fun. Okay, this one is Sally Hansen. It's Great Escape. And I think this is so beautiful. To me, this is a very classy polish. Like if you're going out to a corporate event and you're dressed up, or maybe going on an interview, it's just simple enough and corporate-y enough and classy enough that it could pretty much go with anything. But I imagine with like a black suit or a gray suit. I don't know, maybe not gray because it's more like taupey, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this is more of like a brownish color, not really gray like the name says. Another spring fave of mine by Essie is Forget Me Nots. And this one it's just like, it's almost on the verge of hot pink, but it has a lilac-y, I don't know, color to it. It definitely has some sort of lilac effect, I guess, when I have it on my nails. So for that, I think that it's like a fun spring hot pink. Total major crush on Orly Cotton Candy. Oh yeah, it falls into my coral family color obsession, or whatever you want to say. And remember how I said that I wanted to wear Orly Lollipop for next Easter? Well, if something in the world crazy happens and all of the Orly Lollipop is gone, then this is what I'm wearing. I'm just gonna let you know. It is just, yeah, it's beautiful. And again, it's that creamy consistency that I love oh so much. There were only 2 polishes in all of these that actually are just one coat and then it's perfect. And this is one of them. The Orly Cotton Candy. It's just one coat and it looks just like this. So OPI Pinking of You, another absolute favorite for just a natural looking manicure. It's up there with the other 2, Bubble Bath and Sweetheart. I love this one. I also have one more that I'm going to talk about in just a little bit, not by OPI, but has that same effect. But this is just another sheer beautiful pink. It took 3 coats to get this look, and this is just one that I will always use, like a ton. I love this purple. It's OPI Do You Lilac It. I think it's great because it's not too bright. It's not like that summer purple yet. It's still spring, but it's not the pastel purple. It's just like a brighter, I guess, pastel. And again, it has the creamier consistency. And I just think it's just a beautiful colored purple. Just right in the middle, and I am a big fan. Okay, Orly First Kiss. This is the one I was just talking about. This is the 4th in my natural like collection, I guess, that I wear all the time. After I went to a salon and they put this on me, within 5 minutes of leaving the salon and grabbing a coffee, someone complimented me on it, and I've been hooked ever since. This is almost gone, as you can see in the bottle. I have used this so many times, and it's almost like a beigey, like beigey, yeah, natural nude sheer color. Sally Hansen Coral Reef, very similar to Butter London Trout Pout, except this one's a little brighter pink. Trout Pout's a little more subdued version of this, but I wanted to include it because this is only like $2 something, and Butter London polishes are around the $14 range. So this is a nice dupe for it if you wanted to get something more affordable, and it only takes 1 coat to achieve this look, which I love that. Next is Sally Hansen Earl Grey. And this is actually the last one, I think. So this one is just a really beautiful gray. Again, another very classy color polish. I think if you're not going to do just a complete neutral and you wanted something that had a little bit more color to it, a little more pizzazz, I think that this one would be perfect for any, you know, event where you just wanted to be a little bit more subtle. Okay, so we're done. That was a lot, huh? But those were my spring favorites I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you have any of the same polishes, or you want to try any that I mentioned, or maybe you have a favorite spring one that I didn't mention, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you guys are having a great week. I'll see you again next week. Bye.